Dysfunctional vat. Dysfunctional vat. I'm getting ready to test the water. I'm using an aqua vial water test kit, which tests for E. coli and coliform. And this is how you use the kit. Now when you buy the kit, it's got the paper on there, you got to break that. Just pop the top, and you have 4 little vials inside here. And the instructions, you need to read those because they have different times to check the test based on the incubation period that you use. In the bottom you have some reagent to either cause the water to change color or not. And so we're going to take a sample right on this union. Now previously I sanitized the well and the chlorine residual was over 250 parts per million. A little bit high. If it's too very high, anything that's inside there can encapsulate, and that may be the problem if there is one. You want to dope the water at such a level based on the amount of water in the annulus so that you're able to kill the bacteria and it doesn't encapsulate. So let's see what we have here. We want to keep everything as clean as we can, but again, we're out in the field, so it's not going to be absolutely perfect. You should wash your hands before you take your sample. So let me turn the pump on. We're going to let it run for just a moment, then we'll get our sample. And we want to fill it up to the 5 milliliter level. I'm going to be cooking it in excess of 90 degrees, so I need to wait 24 hours to get a sample reading. We want to shake some of this off. Get it down to 5 milliliters. Got it to the 5 milliliter. We shake this up. We shake this up until all the material is dissolved. As you can see, it makes a nice pretty yellow color like urine. It should remain this color, and there's a scale to show you the different levels of contamination. Now we're going to go set this where it will incubate for 24 hours, and then we'll come back and check it, and I'll be using a UV light and see if it fluoresces. Here is our sample, and as you can see, let's stick something white behind it. As you can see, it's still the same color of urine, just like it was yesterday. However, let's see if it fluoresces with a UV flashlight, which is what this flashlight is for. It looks like it's fluorescing. Whoa. If that was the lamp is about 24 inches away from it. If that was an E. coli sample, that would be fluorescing. That would be hot for E. coli. I think that's the best example that I can give you. But when it's right up against it, it lights it up like it would any fluid. But when you get away from it, it doesn't really fluoresce. So it would appear that that sample is negative for E. coli. Dysfunctional vat out.